My cousin's good at video games, even better than me, but I can't allow that. So because I'm petty, I'm gonna make a game so annoying it makes him quit. So here's the concept. Flappy Bird, a game that everybody knows how to play. You tap, you go up, and you don't want to hit the pipes. But what if you have to find the button? I'm thinking we display the button, right? And every time you press it, it changes. But there is one problem. I'm really bad at making games. So here's when a library called Pygame will save me, as it's the only tool I've ever used to make a game in. There's not much more to say, so let's get coding. Okay, so I have just finally got a working Flappy Bird game with a save. So you can look at the save here. Let's set this to 0 actually. So I can just like show, for example. Now we're gonna press play, enter. And then once the pole hits the left wall, it adds to the points. And then if you miss, closes out the game. Now if you press play again, you press enter. Oh wait, no, I didn't mean press enter, I'm tripping. If you open the game, it says up here, your high score. So because I set the save back and I just got 3 done, we now have 3. Also, yeah, if you hit the floor or the ceiling, you die. Oh, I gotta move this score above the poles. If you can see, it actually is going behind them. But let's stop at 10. Oh, 11, sorry. We'll hit the floor. Done. Press play again. See how we went to 11 there? Now the high score is set to 11. We press enter. The high score gets hidden. And now we can finally move on to the fun part, which is actually making the control change system. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think inside of game save, I'm going to make the save maybe like only read the first line and I'll write only the first line. And then below we're going to have like K_Q. And then after that, it's just going to be the rest. And then we're going to separate it, say by space, and then another K_W. And then do that so on and so forth. And then we're going to do like make it into a list and do random choice. I haven't quite decided. I may even just create a list instead of having it saved to a file. So I got to decide that.
One day later.
Okay, so I have finally got the button change system working. It's actually so hard because there's so many different buttons. So because of that, I think I'm gonna do AS_KL as the layout so that the game's actually playable. So I just started with the AS_KL layout, but one issue is that because it's a recurring layout, you could just hold down all the buttons. And that's going to be an issue as that's cheating. So I gotta put in some form of anti-cheat for that. Well, not anti-cheat, but just something to stop that from happening. So, yeah. If it's not everybody's favorite time, we're going to be going through the code of the project. Yay!
Bring his face up. Full screen.
His glasses.
There's a reflection.
If you want to read this code, just pause. But I will say that I used a list for the key options, but yeah. This was my solution to the multiple key jump issue. I like the game so far, but I think we need to add some image or pixel art for the character, as it looks a little bit bland with just a black square. So we're going to make our own Flappy Bird mascot. And now I reveal to you the final product, Tappy Bird. Honestly, I thought that would be cooler, but I did show it to my friend, which was the point of the video, so I guess we'll cut to that. You gotta go back into the file and press run again. I made it instantly close.
Okay, so what are the controls?
Space, L, K, S, and A.
Okay, so space. Bro!
Yeah.
Garbage.
Oh. That was an eventful reaction. Anyways, the code is in the description. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing. It would help a lot. Goodbye.